having a good day. Thanks a lot for joining me for this video. And today I want to talk to you about YouTube and how much it influences my beauty purchases. I'm sure I'm not the only one, which is why I wanted to do this video. And I don't have any statistics, and it's very difficult to estimate, but I was just thinking, in the last year, out of the things I bought, and it's beauty purchases, not only makeup, but also skincare, hair care, body care, etc. Out of the things that I bought, how much was it influenced by blogs in this or that way? And I think in the last year it's about 90%. Only 10% is impulse purchase, something spontaneous, something I saw. The rest is in this or that way influenced by recommendations. So 50% of all purchases, I would say, are influenced by YouTube. The rest is beauty bloggers that I read, so it's blogs, not necessarily video blogs. Maybe the things that my friends or family tells me, recommendations they give, but also advertising, because I think that's one of the sources of influence that we have. So 50% is YouTube, which is a lot. And I do watch, as I mentioned before, quite a lot of YouTube bloggers, so I'm probably more exposed to it, but I do think that for a lot of people this is where they turn to for advice, for rating, to see if something is worth trying or not, and a lot of things are personal opinions, so it's difficult to judge, because if something suits one person, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to suit me, but there are still some certain people that I trust more and whose advice I really take into consideration before I buy anything. So this video will have two parts. I decided to first talk about 5 things that I bought under influence of YouTube, which are success. So I really love them. I don't regret for 1 second buying them, and I can recommend them myself. And the second video will be about YouTube influenced purchases fail. So things that I bought and once I've tried them, I regretted buying them. Not all of them are huge fails. Some of them are just products that I don't find beneficial or adding value to the things that I already have. But some of them are products that I really regret buying and I just can't use for this or that reason. But for this specific video, we focus on positives. So the first product that I wanted to show is a brush. And it's a brush by Real Techniques by Samantha Chapman. It is her collection that I'm sure many of you have seen, and some of the brushes that are big actually have a handle which allows it to stand, which is quite convenient. This brush is called Stippling brush. It's dual fiber, and I have used it today, so what I'm holding in my hand is actually not a clean brush. It's covered in foundation, but you will see a clean brush now. And it's amazing. I really like it. I've seen it, one of the beauty bloggers had a review on all the brushes, and I just picked some that could be interesting, so I bought a few, and I actually like all of them, but this one is my favorite. It's very soft, but quite dense. It's extremely convenient to apply foundation for my type of skin. I have heard that it's better for oily skin than for dry. And I just use kind of stippling movements when I apply foundation. I use it with liquid foundations. I haven't used it with cream or powder. And I do have to wash it, of course, every time after I use it, but that's normal for any brush. And I'm going to show you how I wash it. But I think it's really a great product. And for the price, I think it's a really good quality of the brush. The second product that I wanted to show you is a powder, and it's a Max Factor Cream Puff pressed powder. It looks like this. I've seen it in the review of one of the bloggers, which was called My Favorite Product. So it was just a range of different products. And in powder, she mentioned this one as a mass market option. She also mentioned one other powder, which was from a luxury brand. So I thought it would be interesting to try, because I use a lot of powder more as a finishing touch to my face makeup, because I have oily skin. So I thought I would try, and I have it in a shade that is called Translucent. I don't find it very translucent, to be honest. It does have some color to it, and what I really like is just the product. I'm not too fond of the packaging. It doesn't have a mirror, so when you open, the cap looks like this. It has some sort of sponge, which I'm thinking maybe they wanted you to apply powder with, but it's a very low quality, so I just use it as a more protection to the powder. But the powder itself is really nice, so I use it with a brush and just apply it kind of a little bit all over my face, or mostly to the T-zone, just to mattify a bit the skin. What I have to mention is that it does have a specific smell. It's very difficult to describe, but I think some people might associate it with old makeup products that grandma used. I'm not very sensitive to smell, so when I opened it first I thought, whoa, that is fragranced, which is not so usual for face powder. But when I apply it, I feel it a little bit, but when I wear it, it doesn't really bother me. But if you are sensitive to smells, or if you just prefer non-fragrance products, this is definitely not it. It has quite a lot of fragrance. But I like the finish of it. I like how it spreads across the face. It doesn't crumble, it doesn't set into fine lines. And again, this is a mass market option, so it's very affordable. I would not take it with me. It's not a touch-up on the go product because it doesn't have a mirror, so I just really keep it at home and use it only to finish up my makeup, as I said. But this is something I don't regret buying. So the third item won't be a big surprise. It's an Urban Decay Black Market set. And I've mentioned in my other video a lot why I love Urban Decay eye pencils, so I'll give a link in this video if you want to see. But I liked their eye pencils before. I maybe had 2 or 3 shades of them, and then I saw one of the beauty bloggers talking about this set, Black Market set, and I was surprised because before that I've never heard of this set, and I usually follow quite close what's happening with Urban Decay. But basically I found out about this set, which is a limited edition. It has 6 eye pencils. They are travel formats. They're a little bit smaller than the normal size pencil, but this I can really recommend as a way to try a few shades. It has 6 shades. They're all very wearable. There are no crazy shades like pinks and bright yellows and stuff. They come in this little carton box, which you don't really need. I just put them there to show you. I probably would use them more when I go somewhere because I have a huge collection now of full-size eye pencils, which you will see in the other video. So this I'm more keeping for when I travel, but a few of them you will see already have gone a little bit shorter because I've sharpened them. So I think it's a great set, a great choice of shades, and I really can recommend it, and I'm really happy to have it. Then I want to show you something which is quite different. It's not necessarily a makeup product. It's a brush guard cleaning kit, and mine is now a little bit torn because I use it quite a lot, but I still keep it in the box. I saw it first in the video of Michelle Phan, and she was talking about the fact that it's very important to clean your brushes because everything that is on the brush will eventually go on your face or eyes or lips. So it's not nice if they're not clean. And she was talking about this product, and I really wanted to try. What it is basically what I have is like a set of everything you need to clean your brushes. So it has a little cup to wash your brushes. It has a shampoo or a cleaning solution. They actually call it shampoo, that you put in the water to clean the brushes. It has a towel that you use to dry them. And that has another cup, which they actually call the drying vase, which you use to put your brushes for when they dry. And then, of course, most importantly, what I think is actually called brush guard, those little tubes. And you can buy them separately. You don't have to buy the whole kit, but I really wanted to try. So what you do with them is that you put them over your brush when you dry it. So you just slide it in like this, and then it covers the tip of the brush. So when you put it back into the cup, it's not damaging the tip of the brush. The reason you need them is that all of the brushes are recommended to dry this way and not the tip of the brush up, because when it's wet, the water might go into the handle and destroy the glue and basically your brush will last less long, which is not what we want. So this kit I have now for more than a year, and I'm really happy I have it. I use it a lot. When I don't use it, I just store them like this. They go one into the other, and then put all the little brush guards inside. So it doesn't occupy a lot of space. Everything just fits into this box. It's a really cute story. On this box they have this story about little, they're called ickies. So all the things that your brushes store if you don't clean them. And it's just fun to see, even though I knew before how important it is to wash the brushes. I bought it from their own website, Brush Guard, and I will keep all the details below in the video, but I think it's really great. And if you don't need any cleaning solution or cups, at least just try those, because they really keep the brushes safe and are really good for drying. So Brush Guard cleaning kit is one of the things I'm really happy that I've purchased. And then the last product I wanted to show is actually quite different. It's a hair mask, and it's from a Russian brand called Natura Siberica, and they talk about cosmetics of wild herbs and flowers, and they take ingredients from Siberia, which is a northern part of Russia. This specific mask I saw in a video of one of the Russian beauty bloggers, and I really wanted to try. They talk a lot about natural ingredients, and this mask specifically about pine nuts oil, which I thought was very different and very interesting. And this one is for protection and restoring the hair. It comes in this jar, which has, let me see how big it is, which is 370 ml. And then it's in a plastic jar which you open and the mask is inside. When I look at it closely, it almost has a little bit of pearlescence to it, which is maybe what also adds to giving your hair more luster. But I really like it. I apply it maybe once a month, not that often. You use it on your wet hair, clean hair, for 10-15 minutes, and then you wash it off, and I feel like it gives more life to the hair. It's basically giving the luster, giving the energy. They feel a bit less dry, even though my hair is not very dry, but I think it would be great for dry hair. And overall they feel more groomed. I don't know how often you can use it, but I only use it once a month approximately. I think you can buy it now on several websites. I'll try to find the links and put them in the video. But I actually bought mine in Moscow, so I didn't order it online. But I heard of a brand before, I've never really tried it, and then I saw this one Russian beauty blogger talking about it. So I decided that next time I go to Moscow, I buy one of the products, and this is the product that I bought. And really don't regret having it, and I'm really happy, and I can recommend it as a great hair mask. I think for any type of hair, but maybe mostly for the ones that need some protection and vitamins and more luster. So these were the 5 products that I've bought influenced by YouTube, and I really like them. I hope this video was useful. I would be really curious to know if you've tried any of the products that I mentioned, or if you just want to share what are the beauty purchases that you have that were influenced by YouTube, and just tell me which ones you think are successes. And if you have any opinion on the products that I mentioned, I would be very curious to know. So leave comments, let me know if you want any details on any of the products. Thanks so much for watching. I hope to see you again soon. Bye.